Jay here. On tonight's edition of Beer on a Budget, we will be discussing All right, here we are in our last installment of our light beer series. We're going to do a blind taste test on all four of the beers that we tried: Icy Light, Miller Lite, Coors Light, Bud Light, and I've got a really special guest for you today. This is a big surprise I was telling you about. I'm really happy to have with me a fellow beer reviewer, Matt Ohio Beer. He has a website, ohio-beer.com. Check him out, give him some hits. He's a really good beer reviewer. They talk about beers from Ohio and other things about Ohio. They kind of sell real central to there. So without further ado, let me introduce Matt Ohio Beer for our blind taste test. Dude, what are you doing?
What are you talking about? You told me you were doing a blind taste test.
Yeah, the fucking cups are numbered.
Oh, so I don't need this fucking blindfold?
No, we don't know what beers are in the cups.
All right, fine.
Welcome, Matt Ohio Beer.
How's it going?
All right. So you've had all of these beers before, right?
I have had them at different times, never all back to back.
Roger. And we don't know what any of these beers are. Our lovely assistant does next to us, but we do not. And thanks for getting rid of that.
Yeah, no problem.
All right. So without further ado, let's pick up class number one. Give it a smell. Let everybody know what we think about it. Give it a taste, and we'll work our way down. How about that?
All right. I'm not excited about this.
Neither am I, especially after reviewing them. If you missed our reviews, by the way, I'll put links to them in the descriptions below. Go ahead and like this video. Subscribe if you haven't yet. There's more like it coming.
Number one smells like water with maybe a little bit of a malt character, but there's not much.
No, there ain't much going on in there. A little malt, a little hop on the nose.
Maybe.
But very little. And
it almost smells like moldy water, strangely.
That would be the Icy Light then.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know what the numbers are, but it smells a little like moldy water.
I don't smell the mold. No, Icy Light smelled much worse than this.
All
But
right.
Here we go.
Give it a
Bottoms
try.
up.
There's not much flavor there.
No.
Are we allowed to guess what I think this beer is?
Yeah, if you want.
I'm going to guess this is Coors Light.
Okay.
That's just my guess from having a bunch of Coors Light in my life. I'm going to guess that that's Coors Light. It's not horrible to drink. That's why I'm going with that.
I'm going to reserve my guesses till much later on because there's a couple I think that I'll be able to hit, and then I can figure out the ones that I can't. But let's go for number two. Let's keep this short. We don't want to keep everybody forever in the day.
It smells...
Oh, God, that's awful.
I don't know. It smells almost exactly like the other one to me. And it doesn't smell moldy like the other one.
No, it doesn't quite smell moldy, but it doesn't smell good either. You know? Knowing what these are and knowing that Icy Light's somewhere in here is really screwing with me. But
it's been a long time since I tried an Icy Light, so I guess I don't have the prejudice you do right now.
Yeah, malt, a little bit of hop.
Yeah,
it doesn't
maybe.
really... Here, let me...
I mean, comparatively...
There's a difference. Not much, but there is a difference.
This smells more like beer to me. Like, it smells more beery.
Actually,
that smells
did.
less like beer to me.
Yeah, it smells like something
It
else.
smells like water to me, but at least it doesn't smell moldy, I guess, which is a good thing.
All right, well, let's
All right,
taste.
try it. It actually tastes more like beer, strangely.
A little bit. I wouldn't say I like it, though.
Well, I mean...
I think the other one actually tasted better.
It might be... I don't know. It might be a little... like I said, I actually taste hops in this beer.
There's an awful aftertaste to that. You know what I'm going to guess this is? I'm going to put out a guess on that one. That's Bud Light. Number two is Bud Light.
I was thinking the same thing, but I know I like Bud Light better than I like Coors Light, or at least I think I do. So we'll find out. But this actually tastes like beer, like a horrible version of beer, but it tastes like beer.
Okay.
So,
let's go to number three. Or have you not had enough to?
yeah.
We can always go back and taste them if we need to.
We
We will, probably, yeah. Number three smells like nothing.
Yeah, there's nothing going on in here.
There is.
It smells less like beer than the other two did.
It smells like absolutely nothing compared to the other two. I mean, yeah, there is nothing there.
But, I mean, 1 and 2 still taste pretty similar, though, to me. I mean, as far as they go, I have a feeling 3's going to taste even more similar to both of them than the other one. You know, it's bland as hell. There is nothing that tastes like beer in there.
No, and there's a bad aftertaste too.
I don't really get a bad aftertaste. It tastes like drinking water, which
yeah,
makes me believe that this is Bud Light. That's all I'm
I don't
saying.
think so.
I think it's Bud Light. I think number 3 is Bud Light.
All right.
If I have to guess, number 3 is Bud Light.
All right.
Okay.
I am terrified, by the way, that blindly I am going to pick Icy Light after I lambasted it as being the best beer. I'm terrified of that fact.
This one smells like beer again, at least.
Oh God, no! That's moldy water.
No, I smell beer in that.
That is just nasty.
It doesn't smell too bad to me. I mean, it doesn't smell good in any way, but.
All right,
try it out. That might be the best one I've had.
It may be.
That might be the best one I've had. It actually tastes like beer.
Yes, it does.
And it doesn't have a bad aftertaste.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, as far as it goes, it tastes like nothing. I mean, barely tastes like beer. As little as beer as you can possibly have it taste like, it does that.
So, I think we both agree. I mean, we haven't picked the best one yet, but 3 tasted like absolutely nothing. And smelled like nothing. Whatever 3 is the most nothing, flavorless beer there is.
I would agree.
All right, so we've narrowed that down.
Yes.
Let's pick the best one. Do you need a retaste? I do.
Well, it depends on what you call the best. I mean,
which one would you most...
3 tastes like nothing to me, but I wouldn't put it in my worst beer because at least it doesn't taste bad.
Okay.
But the same way, I mean, I don't think 4 tastes bad. 4 tastes like beer to me.
Which one would you like to drink the most of?
I'd say I'd probably drink number 4.
You would drink number 4. Okay. I'm going to do a quick...
Yeah, we'll do a recap, but I'm going to go 4 probably.
I'm just going to... 1, not too bad, not too good.
Awful. 1 is awful.
2's my least favorite, I think.
Oh, 1's the worst to me. That tastes like beer.
3 doesn't taste like anything. It's worthless to drink.
Yeah, I would agree.
It's between 1 and 4 for me. That's the best tasting one.
Okay, I know how I'm ranking them. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I know how I'm ranking them. By you.
All right, yeah, I'm going to go with, wow, I don't really know. There's not a whole lot of difference between them.
They are remarkably similar, yes. They taste a little different in a couple of different ways.
All right,
they are definitely carbonated. I can promise you that they did carbonate those beers well.
2. Oh, I don't like 2. Whatever 2 is, I'm not into. I'll put that at the bottom.
We gotta rank them at some point here, Jay.
Yeah, all right. Let's go with number 1 as the best. Number 4, 3, 2 for me.
4, 3, 2 for you?
As that's the worst. 2's the worst.
Right. So 4 is my best as well.
Oh, and I have 1 as the best.
Okay, well, 4 is my best.
All right.
I'd say that number 3 would be my second best, just because it doesn't taste like anything.
I don't know where to put it.
There's no bad taste in it, so I can't rate it lowly.
I don't know where to put it.
It's not beer. Whatever it is, it's not beer. And then, I guess, I'm going to go reverse order from the numbers. 2, and then 1. 1 tastes horrible to me. Whatever 1 is, I don't like.
And I like it the best. So there we go. We're absolutely inconclusive. But I will say this. There really isn't that much of a difference between them.
Agreed.
They really taste very similar. None of them are great. And 3, we can both say, has the least flavor. So that one we'll call least flavorful. It's the winner for least flavor.
Right, but at least it doesn't taste bad like the other 2.
Would our lovely assistant please hand us the final results? Thank you very much. On a napkin. Number 1.
Number 1 is Bud.
Bud Light.
Number 1 as
I picked number 1.
And number 1 is my least favorite.
Number 2, Icy Light. And this actually really surprises me. Number 3, Miller Lite. We both said had no flavor. Now, when I reviewed it, I really thought I was going to pick that.
I thought I was going to pick it too.
And number 4, Coors Light.
And I was way wrong with Coors Light as my number one, the beer number one.
Right.
Surprising as all get out to me.
But there's the results. There's a little mixed result here. The only thing that Matt Ohio Beer and myself have agreed on, Miller Lite, no flavor. Triple hopped, I don't know what that means. There ain't no flavor to that beer. If you don't want to taste beer,
yeah, I don't know why.
I guess drink Miller Lite.
Like, didn't they do like a big survey of all over the place, and then they came up with that being the most flavorful light beer? What were those people tasting that we're not tasting?
What was your favorite, by the way?
Number 4.
Coors. You liked Coors best.
Coors best, which would be like strangely enough, if I was going to buy light beer, number 1 would be the go-to that I would buy.
Yeah.
And then Coors Light would probably be second.
That would have been my go-to if I was buying light beer. The one with the least flavor. I'm disappointed in me.
Surprising. Very surprising.
I am very disappointed in me.
Yes.
All right. Well, hey, have a great night. If you figured out something about light beer, I don't think we figured anything out here.
They taste exactly the same. I mean, it's hard.
Go check out his channel. Look at some beers we've reviewed. See whose tastes blend more with yours, and then you'll know what light beer to buy. I wouldn't recommend buying any of them. I've had to suffer through them all. It's an awful experience. Have a good night. All right. Mrs. Jay's Beer Guide and Mrs. Matt Ohio Beer suggested that because we picked these as our best, we had to chug them. Neither one of us are looking forward to this moment. I failed miserably with this beer.
They don't stop in this time.
In my, oh man, can I have a car can?
No, it's a race. It's a race. You can't
Oh,
stop.
you got a can that cheats. That's not fair.
I don't care. I picked it.
You got to cheat.
You could have picked a better can. If you'd have picked the Miller Lite, I'd let you poke the hole out of it.
Well, I could poke a hole in this one.
That doesn't count. No, they didn't want you to do that. It's not the way the brewer intended you to drink this beer.
Well, I'm going to call this one ahead of time. He's going to win. But anyway, bottoms up. This was what I picked. I can't deny it. That's what he picked. He can't deny it. We're forced to do it. So here we go. 1, 2, 3.
You got me.
You didn't finish?
No, I finished, but you got me. You just slammed your cans out first. I wish I hadn't finished. But
Me either. Awful. They really do taste worse chugging them.
Somehow I don't know how that's possible.
It's disgusting, but it really is. They are worse to chug. Pour them in a glass, drink them easy. My only suggestion. Have a good night.